Take a straight and stronger course to the corner of your life. Make the white queen run so fast, she hasn't got time to make you a wife. Cause it's time with your time, and this news is captured for the queen to use. Move me on to any black square, use me anytime you want. Just remember that the goal is for us all to capture all we want.
Well, the calendar turns to 2025, and boy, do we have a big one to start off the year for you. As tonight we are at Green Canyon. We're Green Canyon #1 in 4A, and at the top of Region 11, plays host to crosstown rival Skyview. Yeah, Skyview just up the road, also 2-0 in Region 11. But we can't talk about Green Canyon without talking about Jude Haig, the senior. Last time this team played, 51 points. Yeah, 9 3-pointers. I've never seen 51 points in a high school game, and I've been doing this for decades. He's averaging 24.5 a game. That's number 2 for the entire state. But when I talk to his coach, he wants to talk about the rest of the team and how it's all a team effort. Easton Stokes, one of the best point guards in the state, is a guy that can't be overlooked. He runs this Green Canyon squad. Can Skyview slow him down? We're going to find out next.
Over the period of time, my hearing became worse and worse.
Over the course of the years, I developed a hearing loss, and I would not be able to hear my employees talk to me sometimes.
For Paul Danes and Cache Valley's integrity, his character, his background, his equipment, I would recommend him to anyone for a hearing aid specialist.
Today means something different. Some use beef frozen from far away. But Wendy's believes the juiciest hamburgers are made from fresh beef, raised right here. Land of the beef, home of the deliciously different Dave's Double.
Talked to Coach Logan Brown earlier today about his team, and of course talking about Jude Haig's 50-piece that he put on Mountain Crest a couple of weeks ago. But he wanted to talk about the team. He said, you know, no one can score those kind of points unless the team is really looking for them. He said, the thing I love about our team is they are focused. Sometimes when you got a guy that's scoring that many points, sometimes other kids might get a little bit, I don't know, they might not like that those kind of shots are being taken or those kind of points are going. He said, hey, they were looking for him. They knew he had it going. Our kids are focused. They work hard. They are a team. They try to get each other the ball and try to help each other succeed. He said that's the thing that impresses him most about this team. When I asked him about Skyview, he said Kirk Hilliard is such a great coach, and that's a team that's improving. They've won 2 in a row. They're going to be dangerous tonight, and we're going to find out how dangerous coming up on the Game of the Week.
Say the word base.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music, music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Well, good evening and welcome to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel tonight. A big rivalry game in Cache Valley. Green Canyon playing host to Skyview. I'm Eric Olson here with you all night tonight. You know it's a big game. I pulled into the parking lot, about an hour and a half ago, and I had to park, well, the school's in North Logan. I had to park in Smithfield because the parking lot was already packed. This place is on its way to being completely full. We got all sorts of people here to watch this when they're watching the 12-0 Green Canyon Wolves led by the number 2 leading scorer in the state of Utah, Jude Haig, 24.5 per game. His last game out, 51 points he dropped on the Mountain Crest Mustangs. The Skyview Bobcats are a team that started slow, but they are a veteran-laden squad. They won 2 in a row, and they're on their way to playing much better. They're ready for the national anthem now at Green Canyon. It's a packed house at Green Canyon High School in North Logan tonight as the Green Canyon Wolves play host to the Skyview Bobcats. Green Canyon number 1 in 4A at 12-0. And the state's number 2 leading scorer, Jude Haig, averaging nearly 25 points per game, plays for Green Canyon. A lot of people here to take a look at Haig as they get ready to introduce the starting lineups. Liam Guthrie will start. Excuse me, that's 4. Davis Crossley, not Guthrie. McCade Roll, number 3. Troy Roll, his dad, a longtime Aggie player a few years ago. Chase Lillywhite, 6'4", senior. Gets the start along with Zach Oxborough, the 6'2", junior. And Chance Wilson, the 6'3", senior, number 35, rounds out the starting 5. And now they turn out the lights to introduce the home team. When I talked with Coach Logan Brown, he was set on his first 4. It was the 5th guy. He said, we go 6 deep. So who they start sometimes as that 5th man will vary. Gavin Crane, the 6'7", junior. Jude Haig, there he is, number 2, 6'7", senior. Easton Stokes is the motor that keeps this engine running, the 6-foot senior. Lance Cox, another senior for this Green Canyon squad. Boston Horman rounds out the starting 5. Logan Brown, 4 years, 47 and 33. Kirk Hilliard, the grand old man in Region 11, 14 years at the helm, 220 and 104 for Skyview. Skyview comes in at 6-6, 2-0 in the region. Green Canyon 12-0, also 2-0 in the region. I mentioned Green Canyon. 69 points per ball game. They're number 3 in scoring in 4A behind Cottonwood and Crimson Cliffs. 53.5 defensively, number 7. That's good for number 7 in 4A. Skyview scoring 52.6 and 55.6. They were a little slow getting out of the gates were the Bobcats. They hadn't had a lot of practice time, played a couple of back-to-back tournaments that didn't give them time to practice. Lost a lot of games early, but then have won a couple in a row, and they are now 6-6. And the Skyview fans standing behind us, believing that they're going to win. You can hear them. Across the way, Green Canyon fans all in white. And the tip goes back to Crossley. And Green Canyon's student body responding to the Skyview student body. Haig. Now they look to Crossley. Inside, lean in, miss, rebound, fought for, taken away by Lily White. He hands it off to Roll. And Roll will bring it across the timeline. Being hounded by Stokes. Motion action as Roll goes to the rim. High off the glass, won't go, rebounded out of there. Here come the Wolves. 3 from Haig, got it! Jude Haig is open. As soon as he gets off the bus, he can score from everywhere. 9 3-pointers against Mountain Crest last week. Actually, that game was almost 2 weeks ago now. How can we forget about the holiday? 3-0 early, Green Canyon. Skyview looking to tie it up. Here's Roll, firing away off the back of the iron, rebounded out of there by Crane. Stokes, 3, got it. 6-0 lead early for the Bobcats as they come out of the gates firing away. Haig and Stokes. Skyview looking to get on the board. Guthrie, cross court. Up, won't go. Rebounded by Skyview. Here's Roll. Long 3 from McCade Roll. He's got it. Bobcats on the board, cut the lead in half, 6-3, 5:45 to play in this first quarter. Both teams 2-0 in Region 11. Green Canyon #1 in 4A. Stokes shut off, gives it to Crane. Crane into traffic, loses it, gets it back. Here's Haig. Taking it to the rim, spinning at the free throw line, up, around, and off. Rebounded out by Wilson for Skyview, and we go the other way. 5 minutes to play in the quarter. Spin move, shot won't go. Somebody got a hand on it for Green Canyon, and on the rebound, it's knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. Green Canyon with a 6-3 lead will bring the ball up. Stokes, one of the top assist men in 4A, as well as steals. He's number 3 in steals. Down low, they try to throw it in, and it's knocked away and out of bounds by Skyview. Stokes is number 3 in assists in the state, number 2 in 4A, number 1 in steals, I should say, not number 3. He averages almost 3 steals per game. So he's a facilitator and a thief. Here's Haig, firing from 3. Won't go, rebound, tracked down in the corner by Skyview. Still 6-3, 4.5 to play in this first quarter. Green Canyon on top, looking to go to 13-0. Skyview's won 2 in a row. They're at 500. Coach Logan Brown talking about the Bobcats earlier today, say they're probably playing their best basketball of the season right now. It took them a minute, but they're working their way into shape. And here's a turnover by the Bobcats against the pressure defense of Green Canyon. And we've been stuck on 6-3 for a few minutes. And we're midway through this first period at North Logan. Green Canyon led by Jude Haig. They try to get it into Crane, pass too tall by Cox, and we go the other way. Roll to the rim, dishes out into the corner, an offensive foul before the pass on Roll. McCade Roll picks up the first foul of the ball game. Second turnover for Skyview. Cox and Stokes will sit. Anderson comes into the ball game along with Thompson. Here's Thompson up top, firing away as they leave him. It's a little bit too long, rebounded by Crane. Crane going to work, tripped up, puts it high off the glass, won't go. And the officials are letting him play as Crane was tripped as he made his way to the hoop. He just kind of stepped on the defender's foot, inadvertent. Still 6-3 with 3:09 to play in the first quarter. Green Canyon hanging on to that one possession lead. To the rim, up, won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Quickly the other way. Going to the rack with some vim and vigor is Horman. 8-3 Green Canyon. Three on the way, won't go as Wilson firing away from the left side. Right side. Underneath, Thompson loses control. Crane gets it back. Slips it out to Haig, but it doesn't get to him, and it's stolen away by Skyview. Three won't go for Roll, and a lid on the bucket for Skyview. Haig swoops in. A lot of contact. Foul on Skyview as Lillywhite stood in there and tried to take the charge. Second foul on the Bobcats. First on Lillywhite. Haig will go to the free throw line. He got 9 3-pointers and a bunch of free throws. You're wondering, how do you get 51 points in games that are 8-minute quarters? Well, you go to the line a lot late. First free throw short. Easton Mills into the ball game for Skyview. Haig hits the second. Tatum Sagers into the ball game as well for Skyview. Sagers with the ball. Roll has the only points for the Bobcats in this quarter. It's 9-3 Green Canyon with 2 minutes to play in the quarter, and Sagers doubles up that score. .145 to play in the quarter, and it's 9-6. There's a turnover by Stokes. Stokes tries to take it back. We got a jump ball, and that goes Skyview's direction. Third turnover of the quarter for Green Canyon. They've led by as many as 6 on 2 occasions. They lead by 3, 9-6 right now with 1:35 to play in the first quarter. Skyview just hasn't been able to find their shooting range. Green Canyon not really shooting the lights out either. 3 turnovers for the Wolves. Corner 3, up and won't go. Skyview rebound. Tipped, grabbed by the Bobcats. Roll to the bucket. Put it up and in. Underhand scoop. Nifty. 9-8. Green Canyon. Roll with 5 points. Stokes left alone. 3 on the way. Too hard. Off to the right. And with under a minute to play, Skyview with a chance to take the lead. Guthrie. 3. Short. Pass knocked down was intended for Haig. Good defense by the Bobcats. Haig's posted up down low. Spins to his left and a foul called on Sagers. Sagers with his first, 3rd team foul on Skyview. Oxborough set to check back in. He slipped on the floor as he went to the scorer's table. Looked back at the spot to see if it was a little wet. No, not a shooting foul. 2.5 seconds difference between the shot and the game clock, and here's another foul. That one's on Height. Height picks up team foul number 4. Haig saves it inbounds, goes to Crane. Crane looking for somebody. Stokes brings it out near midcourt. Shot clock and game clock are nearly identical. That's about 1 second difference. 9-8 Green Canyon. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Stokes to Crane. Crane back to Stokes. Firing for 3. It's short. Rebounded by Skyview. And a whistle before the quarter runs out. They're going to call it on Thompson. Jamison Thompson, the 6'6 senior, picks up the foul. Half a second left. Hawksboro's going to fire away at the buzzer, and it's short. Now we go to the break in a 1-point ball game, 9-8. Green Canyon leading Skyview on the game of the week. Hey, your brand deserves the best at the Logo Shop in Logan. They specialize in custom apparel, hats, and promotional products that make you stand out. You can browse their work on social media, their Facebook page, or their website. Design your own online at thelogoshop.com. Local, fast, and reliable. The Logo Shop is your one-stop shop for custom branding. The Logo Shop, Game of the Week sponsor. All of Region 11 in action tonight. Syracuse is at Ridgeline. 6A Syracuse at Ridgeline. Preston is at Westfield. Star Valley and Mountain Crest going at it. Star Valley, of course, we're in Wyoming. Mountain View is at Logan, and Bear River is at Grantsville. They announced the new alignments for 4A for the next 2 years, and those teams out in the Tooele Valley will be joining this region. Going to be some long bus rides. Westfield will bump up a classification. Westfield out there in the Hooper area, a big high school. The Green Canyon takes a 1-point lead into the second quarter, 9-8. Neither team shooting the ball particularly well. 5 turnovers between them in that first half. Down low and a foul called. Foreman was going to work and he was fouled on Sagers. They're going to call him for a hold. That's his second off the bench. He's got a 3-pointer off the bench. Haig starts the second quarter on the Green Canyon bench. Averaging 24 and a half a game. He's got 4 in the first quarter. Skyview's defense paying a lot of attention when number 2 gets the ball. And he's going to see it all season long. Horman, 3, got it. 3 3-pointers in this first half so far for Green Canyon. They lead 12-8. Haig comes to the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Nice move and then a kickback. Hawksboro in the lane, takes 1 extra step and scores. Zach Hawksboro averaging about 9 points per ball game. Thompson looking for some help. Stokes comes to him. Stokes in the corner, 3 on the way, too hard, rebounded by Stokes, right place, right time. Give it back to the man who just missed, Lance Cox, and he's fouled going to the hoop. And they're going to say it was before the shot. Easton Mills picks up his first foul. Haig back in, and Horman will get a rest. Down low, the inbounds pass goes to Crane, and he flushes it. for two, 14-10. Green Canyon back out front by 4. Green Canyon is led by as many as 6. Skyview has never led in this ball game. Roll all the way to the rim, out to Sagers, too hard, rebounded by Cox. Cox drives left side, back to Crane. Crane shot short as he was contested by 2 Bobcats. Roll, rocking, rolling. Bump, foul. First foul of the game on Green Canyon. And they're going to call it on Stokes. That's a second foul. Check that first foul of the quarter. They had 1 foul in the first quarter on Thompson, who takes the seat, got some good minutes. Gavin Erickson into the ball game now for Green Canyon, number 3. Roll puts his shoulder into Stokes, and Stokes just picked up number 2. Keep your eye on that. Foreman's at the scores table. Let's see if he comes in for Stokes. Stokes wants to know about the foul and what he's supposed to do. And he'll go to the bench. Roll put his shoulder down, drove right into him. And they call the block. Inbounds play, nicely done by Skyview. Mills with his first bucket. It's a 2-point ball game, 14-12 Green Canyon, 5:45 to play in the first half from Green Canyon. Haig comes off the curl, firing for 3, won't go, a rebound tipped out, but it's taken away by Oxborough all the way to the rim. Haig tries to swat it away, but Oxborough ties the game. Crane drives to his right. Shut off, so he kicks it back out. Haig wants it down on the block. Working against Oxborough, turns inside, reaching hands, take it away. Haig firing, he's fouled as he lands on Oxborough's feet. Oxborough gets the foul, and Coach Hilliard pleading his case, as is Oxborough. He bumped him on the way down. Now, when I say he, bumped him, I don't know who the he and the him are, because Haig may have popped out his leg a little bit. Either way, he drew the contact. There was contact, and Haig goes to the line where he's 1 of 2 for the evening. His mom played at Notre Dame, top 10 all time in 3-point shooting. He wins Notre Dame women's basketball. Dad is an assistant coach for the women's basketball team up at Utah State. I noticed a couple of the women's players look like we're here tonight, and a handful of the men's players are here, including Mason Falslev, early favorite for the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year. He's owning that Player of the Week trophy in the early going as Haig makes all 3. Carson Templin and Isaac Davis are here as well from the basketball team. And Al Lewis, broadcasting legend. Saw him here earlier as well. So this is a big one tonight. Turn in by Mills, put it up and in. Mills with 5 in the quarter, looking for 6. Crane picks up his first foul. Both teams even had 3 personal fouls for this second quarter. And remember, when you get to 5 in the quarter, you're shooting free throws. It used to be 7 for the half. Now it's 5 for the quarter. Mills misses. Haig climbs the ladder for the board. Hands it back to Erickson. Stokes on the bench with 2 fouls. Cox hands it off to Haig. Firing for 3. He's short again. He's a little bit off tonight. The rim was big a couple of weeks ago. Not as big tonight for Haig. He's got 7 points. And you can hear the Skyview fans behind me every time he misses. They holler out and let him know. It's a 1-point ball game, 17-16. Green Canyon with the lead. Oxborough trying to get the lead back. Can't do it, but Mills is there. He can't on the rebound putback, and he's fouled after he rebounds twice on his own miss. Now he'll go to the line on the foul going against Gavin Erickson. The junior picking up his first. Mills with a chance to give the Bobcats the lead back. Mills hits them both. He's got 7. And it's a 1-point lead for Skyview. I feel like Skyview's playing pretty loose. Green Canyon maybe playing a little tight. I talked to Coach Brown about pressure as the winds mount up, and then playing against your crosstown rivalry. It's knocked away from Crane and out of bounds. And I said, you know, what's the psychology of that there? He goes, you know, these are fun games. We just need to execute. Number 1, 12-0, those are compliments. We haven't accomplished anything yet. Stokes back into the game, fires for 3 and connects. Stokes with 6. And Green Canyon back out in front 20-18. Roll had a short rest, and he's back out on the court. Lobs it into Mills, who's been hot with 7 points. Oxborough, 3. Too hard. Mills knocks the rebound back to his teammates. Now Mills to the rim from the left side. Lay it up, miss it. Rebounded by Haig. That thing did everything but fall through the twine. No turnovers for either team in this second quarter. 20-18 Green Canyon. Stokes to the rack. Too hard as Roll was there to contest. Roll. They clear out for him. Put it up, score it. Roll with 7. We're tied at 20. 2:20 to play in the half here at Green Canyon. Stokes has it blocked and taken away by Lillywhite. Stokes gets it back though. 3 on the way from Haig, too hard, rebounded by Crane. Haig wants it back, Crane doesn't see him. Cox drives baseline, put it up from behind the backboard, and he's bailed out by a whistle. He had nowhere to go and a lot of contact underneath, and Lillywhite picks up his second foul. Lillywhite, Oxborough, Wilson, all with 2 fouls for Skyview, 2 for Stokes for Green Canyon. 5 free throws for Green Canyon on the evening so far. 3 for Skyview. And that's the 4th foul on Skyview. Cox gets on the board. Hyatt comes into the ball game for Skyview. Both free throws by Cox. All of the starters have scored for Green Canyon. Now the Wolves looking to put some pressure on. Thompson comes into the ball game, and Cox will have a seat. You take Stokes out, probably want to sit him for the rest of the half and not get a 3rd foul on him. Took a little bit of a chance putting him in there, and he answered it with a 3-pointer. 22-20, Green Canyon. Roll going in to try to tie it up, loses it out of bounds. 93 seconds left in this first half. Green Canyon with the 2-point lead. Skyview with the ball under their own basket. Four is Guthrie. They have 4. The Roll fires for 3, hits a long one. McCade Roll with 10. 1 point lead for Skyview. Crane leans in, misses, gets his own rebound back, knocked out of bounds and off of Mills. He can't believe it. Skyview playing hard. Green Canyon not shooting a great percentage, and Skyview has been able to find the range here in this second period and playing very well defensively in a man right now, man defense. Haig with Oxborough out in his face, looking low to Thompson. Thompson works the post, leans in, underhand scoop, good. Thompson with his first bucket. Green Canyon back out in front. 5-second difference in the shot clock. Mills for three, won't go, rebounded by Haig. Shot clock is off. Haig all the way to the rims. Score it and one. Nine points for Haig, a chance to get into double figures. He tries for three the old-fashioned way. Erickson will sit. Cox back into the ballgame. 27 seconds, 27.0 on the clock. If Skyview plays for the last shot as they find themselves now down 4. As Haig joins McCade Roll in double figures, each with 10. Roll the junior. Roll, straightaway three. High off the iron, won't go out of bounds. And that's going back to Green Canyon, and they have a chance to extend their lead. Roll took it a little early in that shot clock. Haig loses it, firing away at the buzzer is his teammate Lance Cox. It's short, 27-23. Skyview's defense holding down this high-powered Green Canyon offense, but the Wolves still lead by 4 as we head to the locker room on the game of the week.
You have to love what you do in order to put yourself 100% into it. When I was in the hospital for several weeks, I always said to myself, while I am here, I can do what I want, and I want to do what I can.
He had an arteriovascular malformation. It was in the part of the brain that deals with vision. When we went to the hospital and they did a CAT scan, they immediately saw that it was quite serious.
It was very scary for a while. I couldn't see from the side. It seemed like I'd lost all my peripheral vision.
There's nothing worse than seeing your child sick in the hospital. There's nothing worse. But I think it really helped to define him. Because of this vision cut, he felt like he had blinders on. It gave him the drive and the desire to look more broadly in everything that he does.
Tennis really came about from that, because tennis was one of the few sports that I was cleared to play. I just hit hundreds and maybe even thousands of balls that summer. If you try your best, then no one can ever knock you for anything.
After each match, when he would lose, he'd get in the car and he'd say, "When's the next tournament?" He was less afraid to fail in other things he did, whether it was playing a new instrument or trying to launch this very ambitious fundraising campaign.
Sort of relates to the fire within, or the hunger, the desire to do something.
Patrick has that hunger within him, never be satisfied, always keep striving for more.
All these kids have passion for something, and that's what they're really showing the world.
We're living now, so we need to make the most of it now.
Some people take it upon themselves to be great. Yeah. I think Patrick is one of those people. I don't think he's setting out, I want to be great. I think he's setting out, I want to be a good person. I want to make a difference.
Greatness has to do with how big of an impact you've had on the community and other people.
This guy can do anything out there.
Gauging my best is not actually possible, but just knowing that I can continually push myself and hopefully reach that best is what I'm trying to do.
Because I know nothing about gardening, but they do, and they're more than happy to coach me through it and tell me what to do, and I'm so excited. My favorite things at Anderson are the
Back at Green Canyon High School, Eric Olson along with you as we get ready to start the second half. Green Canyon leading Skyview 27-23. I don't know if you're very superstitious, but if you are and you're a fan of the Bobcats, you better find what was working in that first part of that second quarter for you, because they were able to get the ball to drop, and they were doing a good job of defending Green Canyon. And then Green Canyon came along toward the end of that second quarter, the end of that first half, ended up coming from behind and getting a lead heading out into the locker room. Skyview was paced by McCade Roll, doing it inside and out. 5 points in each quarter, 10 points in the half. 6 points for Easton Mills off the bench, all in the second quarter. Lily White didn't score. Oxborough had 4. 3 points for Tatum Sagers off the bench. So only 4 players scoring for Skyview. For Green Canyon, they were led by Jude Haig. No big surprise there. 10 points for Haig. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, a 3-pointer and another bucket. Crane with a bucket. 6 points for Stokes, 2 3-pointers. His time was limited in the second period because of foul trouble. 2 points for Cox, 5 points for Boston Horman, 2 points for Jameson Thompson. I think you need to talk about one of the turning points in that second quarter. Everything seemed to be going Skyview's way, doing a great job defensively. And then finding the bucket at the other end. And Stokes was sitting on the bench with foul trouble. And Coach Logan Brown put Stokes in for just this short stint. And the first thing he did was hit a 3-pointer that gave the lead back to Green Canyon, kind of settled things down a little bit, and then when they had a timeout again, he got Stokes out of the game, back onto the bench, so that he didn't pick up that third foul. I think that was a huge point in that first half. We mentioned this is the hot ticket tonight. It's pretty full in here. And there's a lot of people here that people would recognize. We mentioned there's a bunch of USU basketball players here. Isaac Davis, Carson Templin, and of course Mason Falslove. I had a chance to talk with him a little bit before the game. What a heck of a season he's having so far. A Skyview great. Al Lewis, a legendary broadcaster from here in town. I thought I saw some members of the women's basketball team all here as well. So plenty of people here to watch this ball game tonight, and it's pretty full up behind me and across the way. And they're treated to a pretty good one. Here's Stokes trying for a steal. He averages just under 3 a game. Knocks it away and out of bounds. A 4-point lead for Green Canyon. The second half just underway. Roll has been pretty fantastic this evening for Skyview. Here's the turnaround fall away by Oxborough. 27-25. Crane thought about a 3, goes down low instead to Cox. Quick whistle. And who are they calling it on? It's on Guthrie. I erroneously called him Crossley in the intros. He's wearing 4, and they got a 4 on their roster that I've got here. It says Crossley. Turnover by Green Canyon. They did not turn it over in that second quarter. Roll to the rim. We're tied at 27. Crane. 3 on the way, short. He looked like he was going to step into it, and then he hesitated. Skyview's doing a great job defensively tonight. Really pushing Green Canyon out of their comfort zone. They just haven't looked as smooth as we've seen them in the past. Roll, heat check. Awfully warm, but not burning hot. Horman hands it back to Crane. Horman straight away. Stokes. He's going to reset. Hand it off to Horman. Crane comes for it. Cox looking for a little bit of help. Down low to Horman. Horman on the low block. Turn, fire, miss. Crane tips it out. Haig there for the rebound. And he's fouled on his way to the rim by Lillywhite. And that was just a case of wrong place, wrong time for Lillywhite as they're both chasing that basketball, and Haig runs into him, and Haig will go to the free throw line. Free throws number 7 and 8 for Jude Haig. He missed his first free throw of the night. He's hit 6 in a row since then. So Hyatt will have to come in and replace Lillywhite. Haig misses the second. Jinxed him. We all know that's valid, right? Don't tell me you haven't done it watching a game at home. Stokes trying for the steal. Lucky he didn't pick up a foul. Oxborough kicks it out to Guthrie. His shot way too hard. Ahead, Stokes. Pass was too high, and it's another turnover for Green Canyon, and Skyview gives it right back. Cox to Stokes. Stokes hesitates. Fouled by Wilson. Chance Wilson with his third team foul. 28-27, Green Canyon by 1. 5:37 to play in the third. Low-scoring game, I think, favors the Bobcats. Haig in the corner. 3 on the way and good. 14 for Haig. You know, his expression never changes. Just plays ball like he's out in the backyard. Oxborough working against Stokes, who has to be careful with 2 fouls. Oxborough steps back, misses. Rebounded by Crane. Cox across the timeline, to the rim, back to Crane. Stokes. Screen by Crane. Stokes to the rim, knocked away and a foul. I don't know if you want to call that on 33. He looked like he had all ball. They're going to call it on the roll. The roll, his second. And Stokes goes to the free throw line. And you can hear them behind me. They don't like it. It's the Skyview student body behind me. Bunch of rabid Bobcats. It's got to be dangerous. It's got to be against code. Stokes hits the first. extends the lead out to 5. He hits this one, and it matches the largest lead of the game for the Bobcats, and he does. 8 for Stokes. Roll has a dozen as he brings it across the timeline. Roll right on his average of 12 points per game. He is not big, but he is not afraid to take it to the rim. Case in point, nice little leave off there for Oxborough, and he's fouled. That's going to be on Cox. Lance Cox picks up his first. Oxborough to the line for the first free throws of the second half for the Bobcats. We don't have any scores for any other games going on. Syracuse Ridgeline, Preston Westfield, Star Valley Mountain Crest, Mountain View Logan, and Bear River Grantsville. But everyone in action tonight. Green Canyon plays Ridgeline next. Second one no good. Westfield will take on Skyview next Wednesday. (33-28), a 5-point lead. Here's Haig. Down low to Thompson. Thompson goes to work on Mills. Mills hits the deck, trying to draw the foul. Thompson gets back the rebound, miss, and puts it up and in. Nice little hook. Jamison Thompson now with 4 off the bench. (35-28), largest lead of the game for Green Canyon. And here's Thompson picking up the foul as he bumps Roll. Thompson's second. Thompson at 6'6". Five seniors on this Green Canyon squad. 9, I count, on the Skyview roster. So they're an experienced team. Roll, not one of those seniors. Here's some pressure. Sagers is open on the cut, and they throw it over his head. He nearly loses it. Erickson can't save it before it goes out of bounds, so it stays here. 3.5, 3:31 to be precise, to play in the third quarter. 35-28, Green Canyon. Sagers looking, has to hurry, gets it into Roll. Roll, pull up, shot won't go, rebound fought for. Erickson, and grabbing it is Height, and we'll see if it's a foul or a jump ball. And if it's a foul, who's it on? Jump ball. And I like that, but the official blew his whistle. The other official came in baseline. They talked about it, because it looked like the one official might be thinking about calling a foul. They talked about it, and it was just 2 players wrestling for the ball, and they called it a jump ball, and we play on. Erickson looks for Height, shot up, won't go. Excuse me, Haight misses, Thompson misses, Haight loses it out of bounds. Haig, looked like it went off Haig. But they say it stays here, so Haig will inbounds under his own bucket. 3:06 to play in a 7-point game. Green Canyon enjoying the lead. Haig to Crane, under the basket, gets his own miss. Back, hard to the rim, put it up and in. (37-28), danger time for the Bobcats. It's a 9-point ball game. Green Canyon trying to run away. They've only had 2 wins by less than 10 points. A 1-pointer against Morgan, a 9-point win. The very next game, Crane bumped as he heads to the rim. It was Hurricane that Green Canyon beat by 9. Everything else has been 11 or more. And it shows in their point differential. 69 points per game offensively, 53.5 defensively for Green Canyon. And Crane with a chance to make it a double-digit lead, and he misses the first. Sagers picks up his third. Crane with 6, looking for number 7. 2:28 to play in the third. Crane misses them both. Rebound by Mills, who's played well off the bench for Skyview. Roll comes to the sideline. Timeout, Skyview. 37-28. Green Canyon looking to extend that lead. Skyview looking to keep it close on the game of the week. Start your day the right way at the Old Grist Mill. From warm, freshly baked bread to mouth-watering pastry, soups, and sandwiches, there's something for everyone. They've got daily specials. Check out their Facebook and Instagram. Visit them online at their website. Stop by today. Taste the tradition at Old Grist Mill. Game of the Week sponsor. Don't forget about our good friends at KSM Music. They're more than just a store. They're a community for musicians. Stop by for quality instruments, affordable rentals, or lessons to hone your skills. Check out their website, social media for all their latest promotions. Visit ksmmusic.com. KSM Music, Game of the Week sponsor. We mentioned what's next. Skyview West plays Westfield and Mountain Crest next week. Green Canyon at Ridgeline, and then home in a non-region game against Judge. We saw Judge against Skyview. What an athletic team they are. Here's a turnover. Haig gets it ahead to Stokes, then Stokes loses it and it goes out of bounds and stays here. .209 to play in this third period. Skyview's only scored 5 points here in the third period. Been outscored 10-5. Haig inbounds to Thompson. Looking for Haig off the curl. Can't find him, now he does. Haig between the legs, back to the rim, put it up, score it. Haig with 16. He had 10 at the half. And it's a 39-28 lead for Green Canyon. Plenty of time left in the quarter. Here's a little bit of pressure by Green Canyon. Lillywhite's 3 won't go. Rebounded by Cox. Is now Skyview can't find the bottom of the net. Stokes gets in the lane and kicks it back out. 3 on the way. Short rebound by Thompson. Lay it up soft. Can't get it to go. Sagers twice keeps it away from Stokes. Buzzing around him like a gnat. Roll, working on Cox. Step back, fire away, hit. McCade Roll with 15. And a much needed basket for Skyview. 39-31 as they chant, "You got rolled" behind us. 50 seconds to play in the third period. Thompson wants it down on the low block. Puts his shoulder in and leaves it short. That's twice he's had it right in front of the rim and he's left it just a little short. Roll and Skyview trying to cut into an 8-point Green Canyon lead. Mills. Oxborough. 3 won't go. Rebounded by Sagers on the backside. Shot clock is off. Oxborough 3. Got it! 6 in the quarter, 10 in the game for Oxborough. And it's down to a 5-point lead again. A little 5-0 mini run for Skyview. Make it 6-0. Stokes turns that tap off. And that's the end of the third quarter. We head to the fourth. 41-34. Green Canyon behind Jude Haig. 16 on the game. Hey, Jude. Looking to upgrade your outdoor space? Custom Fence in Logan specializes in durable, stylish fencing solutions tailored to your needs. Whether for privacy, security, or curb appeal, they've got you covered. Visit CustomFence.com. Follow them on their social media. See why they're one of the most trusted fencing experts around. Custom Fence, a Game of the Week sponsor. Hey, I'll tell you what, if you don't have the Wendy's app, you are missing out. Wendy's is a Game of the Week sponsor. You go on their app, they've got all sorts of offers. You got, it's Friday, free any size fries with purchase. $2 off a premium combo, free junior bacon cheeseburger with purchase. I'm looking at the app right now. Sweet deals available on that app every day, along with rewards. Makes it easy to order. Just pull up, order on your way, pick it up at the window. Wendy's, Game of the Week sponsor. Skyview fell down by 11. They cut it back to 6, and now they're down by 8 as we start the fourth quarter, 41-33. Eric Olson along with you in this Region 11 matchup. One of these teams will have an L at the end of the night. These are the last two undefeated, at least in region play, teams in Region 11. Green Canyon's undefeated on the season. Mills, put it up, won't go. Fouled by Horman. Horman says, what did I do? The official said you got him in the side of the head. And that's what he tells us as well. 10 points for Skyview in that third quarter. And Mills, who sparked him in the second quarter, goes to the line and hits the first. (14-10). Green Canyon outscored Skyview in that third. Rebound off the second miss by Mills. Mills was 7. It's a 7-point ball game. Erickson in there handling as Stokes visits the bench to start this fourth quarter. Cox turning around, put it up and in. Tough shot. And he got it to go. Guthrie hands it back to Hawkesboro, then gets it back. 1 minute gone in this fourth quarter. Guthrie's been quiet tonight. Misses on that one, a fight for the rebound. Is it a foul or a jump ball? Guthrie averages 6 a game. He's scoreless.
Foul assessed to Green Canyon's number 21, Boston Horman.
Horman picks up his second. Haig's going to get a rest. Talked so much about him, but Coach Logan Brown is really quick to point out and make sure that I understood that this is a team effort that's gotten this team to 12-0. And they work best when they're functioning as a team. All the way to the rack goes Gavin Cox. Gavin Crane. Throwing it down with some authority. 6 for Crane. Down low, Lillywhite has it blocked by Cox. Cox picks up the foul. His second. Crane's got 6 points, 2 of them from on top of the rim. Lillywhite going to the line with a chance to get on the board. He has not scored tonight, and he misses that free throw. So Haig back into the ball game. Erickson will sit. Lillywhite misses them both. He's scoreless. Averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds a game, and he hasn't been able to find the range tonight. Hasn't had a lot of shots. Here's Stokes back in. Backdoor, Haig lay it up and in. Easiest bucket of the night for Jude Haig, 18 for the senior. Well, I understand he's committed to Holy Cross. With his performance this year, and USU just up the road, we'll see if maybe he gets a look from the Aggies. And one for Chance Wilson. And that's going to go on Stokes. He's avoided that third foul until now. Swiping at it, he picks up number 3. Skyview takes a timeout, trailing 47-36. But Chance Wilson has a chance at a three-point play when we come back. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Well, we like to play with our music here, and a lot of it's older stuff. It's, because we're some older folks here at the Valley Channel. But if you recognize this music, you may need some hearing help. Let's just talk straight here, because you're old enough to know what it is, and you probably listen to it really loud. The folks at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology can help you out. Woodstock, is that what we're talking here? Oh boy, you are old. If you're struggling to hear conversations, your favorite sounds, Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology provides personalized hearing solutions, expert care, and advanced technology. Paul Danes, Dr. Paul Danes, will help you out so that you're not missing anything. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, a Game of the Week sponsor. .6:05 to play here at Green Canyon. Green Canyon leads Skyview 47-36. Chance Wilson for the Bobcats going to the line as we resume play. Next week, January 10th, we got Skyview again. Mountain Crest and Skyview. Skyview will be playing host to the Mustangs. 10th of January. After that, we've got Green Canyon at Logan, Mountain Crest at Logan, and then Ridgeline at Green Canyon to round out the month of January. And we've got some February games on tap as well. Miss by Wilson on the free throw. It's rebounded out of there by the Wolves. Haig in the corner to Horman. Haig gets it back. Bump, doesn't matter. Put it up and in. Haig with 20. He can score from everywhere. Guthrie, pull up from three, won't go. Here's Crane. Last time he went to the rim. This time he slips. And they're going to get him for a walk. Green Canyon, only their 6th turnover, 5 turnovers for Skyview on the night. That's unofficial. I keep stats as I go. So it's, I could miss something. And that's why I don't keep all the rebounding stats and everything else. The game moves too fast to keep them all. And we got scoring and turnovers. Green Canyon extending that defense a little, trying to make Skyview eat up some clock before they get into their offense. Under 5.5 to play in the ball game, and a 13-point Green Canyon lead. It was a 4-point game at the half. Lily White throws it up, and it won't go. He's had a tough game. He's been in some foul trouble, and offensively hasn't been able to really get anything going. Mama said there'd be days like that. Here's Haig. Uses the Thompson screen. Stokes down low to Horman. Horman, put it up, put it in. Going to the line. The official thought about it for a second. He blew his whistle as the move started. And it's going to go against Guthrie. His second. Horman with 7, his first bucket of the second half. 3rd foul on Guthrie. And Horman hits the free throw. Loose ball picked up by the Bobcats. Roll's been quiet. Let's see if he tries to assert himself. He's the Bobcats' leading scorer. He's got 15 tonight. 3 on the way, rims around and out for Guthrie. Horman down to Thompson. Laid up and in from the left side. Nice look by Horman. Jamison Thompson has 6. 18-point lead now for Green Canyon. Skyview led a few times in the first half in this ball game. Here's Roll. Roll with 10 points in the half, 5 in the third quarter, hasn't scored here in the fourth. Thompson makes it a 20-point ball game. Thompson with 8. And we're under 4 minutes to play here in North Logan, 56-36. Here's a turnover. Haig ahead to Stokes. Stokes lay it up. Miss it. It was Crane who put it out to Stokes. Crane couldn't get the board. Lillywhite at the other end. Lillywhite finally on the board for the Bobcats, 56-38. As Green Canyon has exploded in this second half, 27 in the first half, 29 so far in the second half, with 3:38 still to play, 56-38 Green Canyon. Hey, you're looking for a good date? Get your uptown girl and head downtown to Logan for pizza done right. If you're craving a slice of perfection, head to the Factory Pizzeria with hand-tossed pizzas, fresh ingredients, and laid-back vibes. Perfect way and perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Go watch the game there. It's a great atmosphere for watching the ball game. Check out the menu. Check out their specials. Specials like their Wednesday special $5 nachos and wings. Free small nacho with any free topping pizza. We talk about their pizza. Their nachos are awesome. That's the Factory Pizzeria, a Game of the Week sponsor. Was I right? Was that Uptown Girl? We got Billy Joel. He's coming to Salt Lake next year. Well, this year now. I got a 19-year-old that thinks he's the bee's knees. So got to figure out how to get some tickets for her. She can get her own. She's got a job. Green Canyon takes a timeout after they're trapped in the backcourt. Nice defensive series there by Skyview. 56-38 Bobcats, 3:35 to play in the game. If you're looking to grow your garden that flourishes, you need to visit Anderson Seed and Garden in Logan for the best selection of seeds, plants, and gardening supplies. You need help, their friendly staff is there with expert advice. Visit their website for the latest promotions, gardening tips, and see what's in store. It's not too early to start thinking about this spring. Anderson Seed and Garden is your partner in gardening success, and they're a Game of the Week sponsor. All right, what do we got going here? Alan Jackson, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. That's not this one. I've only been, into the country scene the last year or two. I finally got old enough to appreciate that. Is that what it takes? Hawks looking to inbound. Nice job defensively by Skyview. Real close. It's that 5-second call, but they get it in just in time. Skyview fans behind me making noise, urging their team on to get some stops. 3 on the way, Horman. That probably would have been ball game, and he misses. And here's Height getting it out to Oxborough. Skyview trying to stay alive, down by 18. Tough shot, rebounded by Stokes. He has Haig out in front. Haig to the rim, lay it up and in. Jude Haig now with 22, with 1 bucket off of his average. He had 10 at the half. Down low they go to Mills, who provided a spark for the Bobcats in that first half. He steps out of bounds. Turnover number 6 for Skyview. It's been a pretty well played game that way. Both teams with 6 turnovers. Sometimes you see some of these high school games, the team will have 14, 15 turnovers. Both teams with only 6. Stokes will handle quickly to Crane. Crane backs it out. Now Haig will hold with Roll right up in his grill. Haig switches left to right, left and back to right again. Roll stuck with him. Haig had to give it up. Stokes. We got Roll on him. Uses the Crane screen. Haig, long 3 from the gray line. Got it! 25 for Jude Haig, 61-38. Green Canyon running away with it. 1:45 to play in the ball game. This is a 4-point game at the half. Skyview played so well in that first half, and through the first part of that third quarter as Roll puts it up and in. He has 17. But Green Canyon started to pull away from him midway through the third, and it poured it on here in the fourth. Turnover. Sagers kicks it back to Roll. Height, three, won't go. Mills there for the rebound. Clears some space, can't hit. Now do we have a foul or is it out of bounds? The official underneath was going to call one thing. The official out front calls the foul.
Also on Green Canyon's number 21, Boston Horman.
On Horman, his third.
At the line
20 points here in this fourth quarter for Green Canyon. They've outscored Skyview 20-7, now 20-8 in this fourth quarter. They led by 8 at the quarter. They lead by 20. Now 19. Mills with 9 off the bench. Timeout called on the floor, 61-42. Green Canyon leading Skyview on their way to 13-0. Coach Brown getting ready to empty the bench on the game of the week. Oh, Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I saw a nice meme about this at Christmas time. It's Dolly Parton, and it said, "Merry Christmas to everyone except that witch Jolene." Hey, you want to spice up your meal? You're looking to switch it up for lunch or dinner? Try the fan favorite spicy chicken sandwich or the classic Baconator at Wendy's in Logan. Don't forget to pair it with crispy fries and a Frosty. Something new for everybody. Remember, get on their app or follow them online for exclusive deals and limited time menu. Wendy's, a Game of the Week sponsor. Team ball has been the mantra for Green Canyon this year. It's taken them to 13-0. Well, 1 minute and 10 seconds away from 13-0 against a Skyview team that was ready to play this ball game and made it awfully tough on them. And this is the definition of a rivalry game as well. Green Canyon was made from the Skyview DNA, right? These two schools split off from one another. These kids all know each other, all North End kids. Both teams wanting this one pretty bad. Green Canyon really has had some great athletic success the last couple of years. They're really kind of joining the ranks of the programs here in the Valley. We've got Skyview and Mountain Crest, Logan, Ridgeline. All of them have storied traditions. Green Canyon's now building their own athletic legacy. Their principal, Jim Crosby, is a friend of mine, a guy I went to high school with. He talks about how great the kids are here at Green Canyon. He can't say enough about the student body here. His wife is in the administration at Skyview. She says the same about the kids out at Skyview. Just a lot of good kids here in the Valley. It's fun to be able to be a part of the games, and call the games, and see these guys. 3 decades plus of that for me. And tonight was a big one. It lived up to expectation, at least for Green Canyon. And for 2.5 quarters, it was close, but then Green Canyon showed why they are number one. Pulling away, led by Jude Haig's 25 points. McCade Roll with 17 for Skyview, but they were too much. Green Canyon was for the Bobcats. The Bobcats fall to 6-7. Green Canyon goes to 13-0 with a 61-42 win. We'll be back next week with the Game of the Week on the Valley Channels. We are at Skyview. We'll see the Bobcats in action against Mountain Crest. We hope to see you then. We'll see you next time on the Game of the Week.